I am quality, but I like quality to choose. And when I reflected on that offer, I said, I could not look at what these people have done to our country in 18 and a half years and go and hit the desk for my country on that side. And I turned down the offer that was conveyed by Steve Ashley.
I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way.
Going night, my daughter.
Major Dvnce presents to you Heart of the World. This prolific album is both inspiring and uplifting. It captures the pain and joy of the people while advocating for rights and justice with tracks like Your Pain, No Mining, Warning, and title track Heart of the World. Play Jam Music by purchasing or streaming the Heart of the World album on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and all digital platforms. Heart of the World by Major Dvnce, produced by Jam Music Enterprise and Theotype Studio.
Going night, my daughter. Bless up, baby, our family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabella Rose. And in this one, Steve Ashley responds to government Senator Sophia Longmore for spewing lies in the House of Parliament as it pertains to she being offered to represent the People's National Party on 2 occasions. I would love for y'all to stay tuned for what will unfold in this video. In the meantime, please to go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the continued support from each and every one. So here in this first segment, ABR family and viewers, I am going to play footage of what Sophia Longmore, a government senator, said in the House yesterday. They were lamenting, debating on a bill as it pertains to license for teachers. And out of the blue skies, she came and she was speaking about Mark Golding, and Mark Golding on the picture with Big Stone, so to speak, where he freed him from that shackle and chain, and saying that, she wants a leader whom she can show their picture any and everywhere. And she went on to be speaking also about a Steve Ashley and being offered seats, safe seat in the People's National Party. And that she loved to be on the side that she's on. Mark, we could go on and on about this current Prime Minister who she's basically boasting about. We know of his uncertified statutory declaration. We know of his 28 bank accounts and him being unable or unwilling, according to the Integrity Commission, in basically letting them know how he came by so much funds. 5 times, 5-fold increase on his US assets. His assets are disproportionate to his earnings. And with him still being on our ballot, we could say more. With gag order here, there, and everywhere, we could say more. And so I'm going to let you listen to what she said and give you Mr. Steve Ashley's response on a social media post that he posted.
Steve Ashley, I have known for years. Steve Ashley attended my wedding with his wife. Steve Ashley was the individual who conveyed the offer from the PNP on 2 occasions, offering me a sure seat to run in elections. We are debating standards, Senator Crawford, standards. The first seat when I was entering in Eastern St. Andrew, They offered me a sure seat. I heard mention of Minister of State in Health. I am quality, but I like quality to choose. And when I reflected on that offer, I said, I could not look at what these people have done to our country in 18 and a half years and go and hit the desk for my country on that side. And I turned down the offer that was conveyed by Steve Ashley. 1 week later, I was announced as a candidate in Eastern St. Andrew. We know how history plays out. I won't even give you the background of what really happened there. The next election, in 2016, again, even though I had declared my allegiance with the JLP, because I put Jamaica first, I was again offered a sure seat through Steve Ashley. And again, I refused it. And so, I was told I have a target on my back. So I am here to reflect the standards of a woman in politics in Jamaica. And I repeat that if a male had gotten up and objectively pointed out that the standards being offered by the opposition of leadership of this country is not in keeping with what we want for our children, that male would not have been attacked as being bitter about the end of their marriage. And so, Mr. President, as we contemplate this piece of legislation that so much effort has gone into, our children need that guidance. And Minister Morris Dixon, I see we are bringing, and I celebrate the effort to bring technology to our children. Please, as I have said, let us remind them also of their ancestral intelligence to balance that technology. We do not want them to lose their identity so they cannot recognize when they are being manipulated into accepting a standard that is not good for them. And so, Mr. President, I took significant time after I saw the whole debacle that they were trying to create around me doing my civic duty to say to people that as we choose to impart on our children and take Jamaica, look at what has happened to Jamaica's development under this administration. Look, I can boast and I can say, any picture of my leader, anybody can put it out there. I dare you guys to do that. Any picture of my leader can be shown to our children. I dare the opposition to do that. And so, Mr. President, as we contemplate and as we seek to approve this bill today, this act today, I implore us to reflect on the standards that we seek to impart on our children, not just here, but at the helm of leadership of our country. I thank you, Mr. President.
And so Steve Ashley responded and said, my name was perjured in the Jamaican House of Parliament by a seemingly unhinged government senator yesterday, purporting to suggest that I offered to give her safe seats in Parliament and ministerial positions if she joined the PNP. As a person who never sought to enter representative politics and never held any office in government that would give me the authority to propose what she said I did, this is a clear sign of her challenge mental capacity. This is probably her most substantive contribution to the Senate, and it must have been embarrassing even to her own colleagues. What it shows, however, is that no matter how educated some people are, it does not take away from the fact that they are inherently stupid. As a person I admired before she entered politics, her actions since then leaves much to be desired and shows that people who enter politics for the wrong reasons eventually highlight their character flaws. Even now, I have no animosity towards her, just pity. And when we say each time that this government has nothing to campaign on but to spew lies and to spread propaganda and then turn around and say that others are bad-minded, it goes to show right here. Who remember when a former chairman of the Integrity Commission, Mr. Seymour Panton, said that it must be something in the water in Parliament?
I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here.
And then the funny thing about it is that this man can't even file any suit against her for trying to tear down his character and his reputation. Because under the Constitution, there's a statute that protects them once they spew certain things out in Parliament, whether it is true or not. And I would love for this gentleman to have had the opportunity to make an example out of her. This is a big mental health doctor, you know, coming out. So the man is basically saying that she's unhinged. He's wondering about her mental capacity and that he pities her. So ABR family and well-thinking Jamaicans, that is why I keep stressing and saying that this general election is going to be one for the books and that we cannot send no mixed signals now. We're on the runway and we cannot be sending mixed messages. It is clear as day that this government does not even respect us to give us the truth any at all. Look at the track record of the candidates on the People's National Party side leading into this general election. Even if she was offered a seat or offered safe seat, the integrity alone would have make a leap to that side. But because you don't have any integrity, that is why you're coming out to spew such a lie upon this gentleman here. ABR family, wanna see it here for yourself. Remember me I tell you say, wanna go out this election and please to make on a mark. Exercise on a constitutional right once you're 18 years and older and can vote. Wanna please go out and vote. With that being said, what says you all? Drop on the comment in the comment section, make a reason. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 30k, help me to get there. Get this video to at least 10,000 likes. More than one you go viral, more than one you spread. Show them up, expose them. Too much lies. They will not win this election on lies. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself. Happy Saturday.